This is Jackie from Philadelphia, PA. Right decision for the Tush Push to stay in the league. Seemed like the teams realized banning it would have been a take my ball and go home moment. Man, Jackie, it barely lived. Takes 24 votes to do it in. I did get 22. And obviously the NFC East all voted to ban it. Cowboys, Commanders, Giants all voted against it. I never voted against it, but I'm a Jalen Hurts fan, believer. I said the day he was drafted in the second round that Howie Roseman stole him, that he would change life in Philadelphia, and that was during the Carson Wentz days when everybody loved Carson Wentz. And I said, no, this guy's the realest deal. Son of a high school coach, obviously rose and then fell at Alabama, but rose back up under Lincoln Riley at Oklahoma. I just love what he's about, love his leadership intangibles. Not the greatest thrower of the football, but good enough that he should have won 2 Super Bowls. They had Kansas City dead to rights. But Jalen Hurts is the Tush Push. The point is, it's just a glorified quarterback sneak, and the push part of it is way, way overrated. I don't think it helps much, if any, at all. Dallas Goedert or the running back, whoever, just sort of pushing against Jalen. He's already achieved the first down. He's if it's 4th and a foot or whatever, Jalen's already got the first down when he gets sort of pushed from behind. And I give those interior linemen, 2 guards in the center, a lot of credit, and the offensive line coach, a lot of credit for their schemes, and they get great push. But it's Jalen. His lower body is so powerful. They always say that in the weight room, pound for pound, he's the strongest man on the team. And he's strong physically and mentally. He wills himself through defenses. Tom Brady was the greatest quarterback sneaker I ever saw, but he did it with finesse, with brains, with guts, but not obviously with the explosive athletic ability that Jalen has. But Tom Brady was virtually unstoppable on quarterback sneaks. This is a whole new way to do it. This is a power sneak, and that was a brain sneak. Not that Tom doesn't have athletic ability, because he obviously does and did. But in this case, you can't legislate Jalen Hurts out of football. You can't penalize Jalen Hurts for being great at what he does. This is a Jalen Hurts play. Others have tried it. Others have failed. And then Lurie, the Philly owner, he thought he'd lost. It sounded like it was going to get voted out. So they said he gave an hour-long speech before the vote was taken, and kind of went off the deep end at the end of his speech, and somehow compared the creation of this play to a teenager's wet dream, having a wet dream as a teenager. What? That's just craziness. No, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's what it would feel like to create a play that nobody could stop. You can do better than that. And he got booed down. I think he got a lot of people in that room did not like that, and he got rebuked. But the point is, I guess Jason Kelce spoke. Maybe he did just enough to save it. But the point is, I've seen it from the start for what it is. It's not a revolutionary play. It's just a new version of the old quarterback sneak, and it's being snuck by the greatest sneaker ever, Jalen Hurts. It's as simple as that. You cannot penalize Jalen. You can't legislate his greatness out of pro football. And fortunately for now, it lives. This is Peyton from Charlotte, North Carolina. What % chance do you give Belichick never coaching a single game at Carolina? Never coaching a single game at Carolina? Really? Okay, Bill Belichick. I think he's pulled a fast one on all of you out there and a lot of people in the media. This is just me, but I've sat back and chuckled at this whole thing. Because if Bill Belichick, before he got started at Carolina, had gone to a Madison Avenue or New York PR guru, a crisis manager, to come up with a PR scheme to launch himself at Carolina, I think somebody would have suggested A. Jordan Hudson. What is she, 24? A 24-year-old girlfriend for, what is he, 73? The point of all this is that everybody is talking about Bill Belichick in North Carolina, which is exactly what he needed to recruit at North Carolina. You say, yeah, but it's bad publicity. It's embarrassing publicity. Any publicity is good publicity in the long run, especially when you're a Bill Belichick who got exposed in his last 4 years without Brady in New England. He played one playoff game. It was at Buffalo. They lost 47-17, and his vaunted defense, Belichick's vaunted defense in that game, never forced Josh Allen's offense to punt or give up the ball one time. Not one time. Not once. It was the immaculate game, the perfect game. 47-17. He got exposed. If you look at his whole head coaching record without Brady, if you include Cleveland and pre-Brady in New England, what is he, 12 games under 500? Exposed. Way overrated. So now he's one last hurrah trying to show that he can coach college football, but in college football, you have to go recruit the players. You can't draft them. You have to go talk them into it, 17 and 18, coming to Carolina, or 19 and 20 through the portal, coming to Carolina. Kids who live on their phones just want to go where it's happening, where it's hot, where it's the place to be. Oh, everybody's talking about Belichick in Carolina. God, we want to be part of that. I think it's PR genius. It's been one incident after another, and it is just runaway publicity. I saw a story the other day talking about I think it was Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet's relationship. I think that's what it was all about. But it was about, is it real? Is it not? And the final quote was from some PR genius in New York who said, the point here is everyone's talking about it, which is the point. Well, that's the same thing with Belichick. He's a scoundrel. I think he was behind Deflategate. He was definitely the culprit in Spygate. And I think he knew right away, this is the way to go. This is the way to fly. And I'm sure he's having fun with Jordan Hudson, but all this soap opera that New England was famous for avoiding, blocking out, he needs it at Carolina because he's on his last legs in his last hurrah at Carolina.